We're back for another round of online product training, and today we're going to focus on our retail ball marker and divot tool program. So starting here on page 100 of the 2025 catalog, you see our assortment of Evergolf novelty ball markers. These are all two-sided ball markers. In some cases, there's a design on either side. On the majority of these, there's a Evergolf replace your marker that you see here on the right side of page 101. That's what the back side of these ball markers look like. This program was designed so that the consumer, the golfer in the pro shop, can choose any sort of design ball marker, whether it be novelty, military, crystal, license, MLB, NC2A, and pair it with a specific divot tool or hat clip of their choice. So a lot of popular options here. We put our best sellers at the top of page 100. Those 4 or 5 models there are our top sellers in terms of units, but there's plenty of others like number 1 dad or number 1 mom. I broke 100. The beer and drink related markers are very popular. Of course, the patriotic markers when you get onto page 101. And then also the military markers are some of the better sellers. We have our line of crystal markers here as well, and these are a really strong price point compared to, say, the Navica markers that we've brought in this year. So you can have a kind of lower to mid-range price point as well as a higher end price point. We also do the full alphabet. Each marker of the alphabet will have a black background with a white letter and a white background with a black letter. So those are certainly popular for those that like to call out their initials. On the crystal side, I'd say the flip-flop, the American flag, the wine glasses, and the butterflies are going to be your top sellers in that range of product. So different price points, pricing will be adjusted as tariffs get implicated here. So I'm not going to call out pricing specifically here, but typically this is a $4 or $5 retail item. So this program has been wildly successful over the last 10 or 12 years. Great sell-through numbers, and I always like to relate any of our products to the amount of retail dollars that can be achieved at a golf shop. And this particular display, the Ultimate display, holds roughly $600 worth of wholesale product, and all of these items are keystone margins. So you're talking about $1,200 or more dollars in retail sales, and if you turn through that display 3 or 4 times, you can take in anywhere between $3,600 to $5,400 worth of retail sales. So I always like to emphasize the profitability and the amount of revenue that can come out of just this little display. And this display is about 12 inches wide, 10 inches deep by 14 inches tall. So 10 by 12 inch footprint on the counter, very compact, and a nice subtle look to it with kind of a rich dark stain finish to it. On the custom magnetic metal ball markers, we have an example of our Torrey Pines logo product that we've done for them for many years. So these are all, custom made. You can mix and match the background colors here. So as long as the design and the logo colors stay the same, you can have orange, red, yellow, black, white, etc. The price point really gets attractive when you get into the 250 quantity here. So even though the minimum order is 100 markers, I really push customers to look at 250 because it drops their net price down so that they can sell in that $4 to $5 retail range. We can do separate logos on either side of these. So if you wanted just a big tree icon logo on one side and then the full logo on the other side, that is doable. And I don't believe there's an additional setup fee for doing 2 separate logos on that marker. We do offer a single-sided crystal ball marker in custom, so you can customize a crystal marker if you'd like there. And we've even done some custom shaped ball markers, which aren't shown here, but we've done a Texas Star in the past, or you could do a horseshoe, or you name the design, and we can likely accommodate making a ball marker in that shape. So something fun to consider there. And speaking of custom shapes, that's essentially what Navica does here. So this is a brand new product line for us, a higher end Swarovski crystal ball marker, and a bunch of fun designs here, and really sharp designs. They do come in this retail package that's shown at the top right of the page. And this is a $19.99 to $24.99, depending on what margin structure the retailer wants to set up, but a higher end product. And it does come with a cap clip included. So this marker is sitting on a cap clip within this package. So we've had success getting this placed at some key off-course retailers, and they've been around for, gosh, 10 or 15 years now, and have really established themselves as a higher end accessory company. So excited to have them in the catalog this year. Moving along here to our, what I'd call our challenge coins, scorecard coins, etc. These are oversized markers, just typically in the 1.5-inch diameter range, and most of these are made or can come with a removable ball marker. So you've got a larger, almost like poker chip size ball marker for easily spotting your ball. And then when you want to mark it so that you're not in the way of anyone's putt, you can use the smaller 1-inch marker. So we've had a ton of success with these, especially in the scorecard coin category. So you would just provide us with the scorecard, pars and distances for the front and back, and we will put that onto the edge of the marker, and then have the removable ball marker in the center there. Note, like with any of our displays, if you want the coin display to ship with the order that you put in, you have to order that display separately. It doesn't come automatically with the product. So moving into our forged ball markers, this is a very rich look, almost like a hammered edge look to these. So it comes in a variety of finishes, from antique brass, copper, pewter, as well as this kind of oil can, almost like rainbow color feature here that's shown in the picture there. Really strong price point here. The retailer can make really excellent margin on these. I'm talking in the 70 to 80 point margin range for this product, and a few different sizes. You can go from the 1-inch, which is your traditional smaller size ball marker, up all the way to 1.75 inches, and price doesn't change a whole lot between those different sizes, but just make sure you identify what size your customer would like. And then getting into our poker chip range, you have our classic logo golf chip, which is more or less the inventor of the logo golf chip, to use their name specifically. This is a casino grade chip, and very high quality. The logo is printed directly onto this chip. It's not a sticker like some of the other lower price points. And just keep in mind, when we talk about this buy 250 get 50 free, that pertains to this specific chip, the 23203. It does not apply to these other 3 chips below here. But if someone's looking for more of a casino theme type chip, we have these 2 options: the card edge poker chip in a variety of colors, and a dice edge poker chip in a similar variety of colors. And just specify with any of these custom logo golf chips or poker chips which edge colors you would like the order to be. We can proof them with multiple colors, and the customer can decide which edge color they'd prefer. But if you want to get a step ahead, I would ask them, do you prefer a black and white, a red and white, etc.? What is the preference for them on the edge color, and we can get that set up for that order. This poker chip ball marker, the LPC001, is our price point option. This is a lower grade chip, and the print is actually done on a sticker and then applied to the chip, unlike the logo golf chip, which is printed directly onto the chip. So a few different options there with the the poker chips, and then moving on to the jelly clips, which was added to our line about 3 years ago now, and has really taken off. We have this placed at several off-course retailers, but really the best success we've had is in the custom range, and our rep in Hawaii, Aaron Tom, can attest to this. Once this product is placed, it sells through very, very quickly, and he's enjoyed some really nice reorders here. But this is something different. You can clip it to your hat, you can clip it to your belt, you can clip it to your pocket, your shoe, your blouse, etc. A lot of flexibility, no pun intended, with the jelly clip. So we've taken off the setup fee this year for the custom logo marker for these, so it's a free setup with each order on those. And yeah, I can't speak highly enough about the success we've had with this product. Moving into our round hat clips, this is kind of your traditional stock hat clip in a variety of different finishes. I want to jump back something I forgot on the novelty ball markers here. These are pre-packed in quantities of 3. So if you can please try to get orders placed in quantities of 3, so 3, 6, 9, 12, etc. We try not to ship 1s, 2s, 4s, 7s. So we like to keep it in those 3 increments. So just wanted to remind everyone of that. You can also buy the hat clips in these jars, which sit nicely next to our displays, or you can use the same 3-tier cap clip display that's pictured with the jelly clips for our standard hat clips. And just remember to use that part number when placing your order. It does not ship included with the order. So these ball markers and divot tools are more for the operational side, so I'm going to skip past these for now. You do have this forged divot tool similar to the forged ball marker, which makes a really nice, classy impression. This is mostly for retail, but I have seen some courses order these as their giveaway tool as well. A little bit higher end places would consider that. Our EverGolf Slick Divot tool is more or less your traditional, either with clip or without clip, and that just means that it sits like on the pocket of your pant, essentially. And these are part of our what I call a la carte program, where you can pick whichever divot tool, whichever ball marker, whichever cap clip to go with your specific ball marker. So that's just about it here on the retail divot tools. We do have a few more options here with an enamel finish, which is kind of your more smooth finish marker. You do have the option to do a stamped, which is a non-paint fill, laser etch, bling marker, similar to the crystal marker that we showed. And then you get into the new Pitch Fix line, which is really, really impressive. And you should all have samples of the new Pitch Fix line. And more inventory is arriving weekly for these. We do have most of these options available. There is some exceptions in terms of what specific colors are available currently, but soon to be all available, and tremendous sell-through on that product. So appreciate you guys tuning in to this episode, and leave your comments below, and I'll try to get you answers to as many of those questions as I can. Thanks a lot.